Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, first off, we're no longer in Illinois, we are in Virginia, and I am staying at a friend's house, and she was so kind to say that I could record in her house. I wanted to make sure I had permission because it's not my house, it's not my residence. So I wanted to, be mindful of that, especially because she was nice enough to let me stay with her. So anyways, you guys, we are in Virginia. The weather is nice. It is beautiful out. I am so happy that I am in my new location. I don't have my own place yet, but we're looking for that. We're having some fun with some new makeup, and that's what we're doing today. So I kind of did like a chit-chatty get ready with me. I used some new stuff that I picked up. I used some old stuff that I loved, and I made sure to pack it in my travel makeup bag, suitcase, luggage. It's a bag. But you guys, I just wanted to play with some makeup, kind of talk about what's been going on, and we're in a new place. I'm so excited. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I've appreciated the support that you guys have been showing on my channel. Thank you so much. And if you want to see what new makeup I've used to get this look, and you guys, I'm loving my eyeshadow that I used today. Just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I already primed my eyes with Louise base in Rumour 02. It's one of my favorites. But today we're gonna use the Melt Cosmetics Mary Jane palette. This palette is so pretty. Yes, technically it's neutral, but I feel like you're gonna get more like smoky looks than like neutral. So I'm actually thinking that I wanna go into the shade right here, Mari, and I'm gonna pop that in the crease. So right now, I'm in the middle of, well, I'm not in the middle of moving, I have moved. I moved from Grays Lake, Illinois to Virginia. I'm in the Virginia Beach area, like close to Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake area. I mean, that's a pretty broad area, but I'm lucky because I've got friends that live in the area. So I have a friend who was nice enough to let me stay with her while I look for a place. And because I wasn't able to get away from Illinois to come to the area and look for somewhere, but my goal is to buy my first house. But the housing market right now is just crazy. Like, houses are on the market for a day, and a place I looked at yesterday had 4 offers before like 3 o'clock. So as cute as it was, and I really liked it, but it wasn't like, the bedrooms weren't as big as I wanted. Like, it would fit a bed, but not like a lot of other furniture. So, if it's something that I'm gonna purchase and, hopefully have for a while, I want it to be somewhere that I'm like in love with. The kitchen was great, the living room was great, but like, and the backyard was immaculate. But I wanted to be able to fit my furniture that I have and be comfortable and not like squished in a room, if that makes sense. But one thing that I'm lucky for, actually, let's go into this next shade, Rubia, right here. Bear with me, I don't have my normal setup. I'm just using the viewfinder of my camera. Haven't done that in some time, so sorry. But I think this shade Rubia is really pretty. I just kind of want to put that in the outer V, and then we're going to smoke it up with Sinsemilla, which is darker. And then I don't know which one of these shimmery shades that I want to use. But so far, like, that shade worked out really well in the crease. But so since I am at one of my friend's houses, I didn't feel comfortable just filming without permission. She's like, no worries. Like, I don't mind if you do, which I'm grateful for. Like, I didn't bring my normal filming setup. Could you imagine putting that in the Jeep, trying to drive cross country with that. So right now I just have my ring light, my camera, and then my Ricky Loves Ricky mirror that I talked about, which is a lifesaver. But you know, I wanted to make sure that I was okay because it's not my house. And you know, if she wasn't okay with it, I'd be fine with that. But she's understanding, and I really am appreciative of my friends that are, you know, helping me out during this move, because I could not imagine living in a hotel for a month trying to find a house. But anyways, I still gotta look for a place. That I only dipped into that shade Rubia once. I haven't gone back into it, and it blended out so seamlessly. Like, it's wow, like I really like that. I've never used melt eyeshadows, but so far so good. Now I'm gonna go into that darker shade, Sensinala. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm gonna go in on an L19. I was using my L18 from Laura Lee. Anyways, if I'm all over the place, I'm really sorry. I haven't filmed in a week, and like the move had me a little, I've never been anxious, but kind of anxious, because like trying to figure out like what needed to be packed, what the movers could take, and then things that I thought was gonna go in with the pack, like with the movers and everything. Some of the things they couldn't take with them because my stuff was going into storage. So I ended up with more things in my Jeep coming cross country than I expected. So that was just a little nerve-wracking, trying to make sure that, you know, if I could just get rid of it or give it to my boyfriend or a friend that was in the area instead of throwing it away, especially because some things were like a little bit newer, but like cleaning supplies, don't need to keep them. But if I could have put them in my pack out, it would have made it easier instead of having to buy all new stuff. But I've got friends who obviously need to clean their houses, so cleaning supplies are not going to go to waste. I mean, I think they clean their houses. I know, like, I also had more cleaning supplies than one person needs. But in certain things like batteries, light bulbs, those things couldn't go either. But I hadn't thought about like the corrosiveness and going into storage and all that. So those things had to either be disposed of, or I gave them to friends that said that they would take them. But certain things cannot be packed out. Didn't even think about that. I was just worried about, do I have my uniforms? Do I have what I need for work? Like the important things, right? And then on top of it, making sure that I had all the stuff for my cat Sochu. Like, just, we made it. We're in Virginia. We're situated. My household goods are packed out. They're in storage, which I got that confirmation. Like, you can breathe a little bit easier. Anyways, you guys, I really like what's going on with my eyes. I've never used Melt Cosmetics, and I really like these eyeshadows. All right, so let's see, what shade do I want to use? I kind of want to use the shade Santa Maria, and then I'm thinking the shade Cali in the inner corner. Or do I want to use Mary Jane? Oh. I don't know. That one's kind of green. I've been doing a lot of like green looks lately, so I think I just want to keep it a little more like smoky and I don't know. Let's see. I don't. Or even, let's see. Ooh, Sweet Lucy. Ooh, I don't know that I want to go that. I do want to use Santa Maria. Okay, yeah, that, yeah. that great right there. So we're gonna go into Santa Maria now that I have this all over my fingers. Okay, so we're gonna go into Santa Maria on my middle finger like I usually do because it's just my preferred way of doing my makeup when it comes to shimmers. Ooh, that is so pretty. You guys, that is a whole lot of smoky. And then this shade Cali. Ooh, yeah. Would be nice if I didn't cover it up. You guys, why have I not used Melt Cosmetics sooner? Oh. All right, let me go do this eye and I will be back. Hey you guys, so I finished off the eyes, but I have some things that are new in other areas. So I didn't get my BoxyCharm or Ipsy before I packed up my filming room, so I never got to unbox those. But I also decided because they were for April and it's already May, that I was just gonna unbox them and use them with new makeup or whatever. So one of the things that I got in my April BoxyCharm, I think it was the base one, is the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. So I've never used this before, and I always love a blurring face primer. So I figured we would try that out. It's weird because I don't really have a whole table in front of me. I mean, I have a situation where I have my makeup set up and everything, but it's not what I'm used to. So if I'm reaching in weird places or it looks weird, I'm sorry. But once I get situated, we'll be good to go. All right, so it just looks like a little silicone type of primer. It has an interesting scent, kind of like coconut and plastic. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. I would think that it smells like coconuts a little bit because it's a coconut blurring primer. I also don't have a new foundation, but I did pack a couple sample small size foundations that I like. I've been using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which I think is what I'm gonna use today, because I know how it works with my other primers. So I think it'll kind of let us know how this primer turned out. If I'm not completely looking at the lens, I'm looking at I forgot what it's called. The viewfinder, that. Just to make sure that I'm in focus, because it's weird because usually I had my TV and so I'm a little all over the place, I'm sorry. Anyways, all right, so this is just a little foundation that I brought with me. This is in the shade Y335. So you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm literally everywhere right now. And I forgot a headband and clips. So my hair is just doing its own thing. So. That's how I've been doing my makeup so far. I've got my littlest mirror. All my friends think this is like a cell phone. It's just a mirror. And it has little LED lights, but it makes it easy for travel because it fits in my travel case. I don't have a travel bag. I literally have a travel case. But I did pack up all my makeup in like those husky totes, which you guys, I did pack that and put it in the Jeep and brought it with me. And one of my friends asked me, they're like, you didn't trust it with moving company, and that was the thing, is like I didn't know how long it would take for me to find a place. So I didn't want it to be in storage, and like, yes, they're supposed to put it in AC controlled, but I can't guarantee that. And for me, my makeup is an investment. And if you saw the Declutter series, like, you guys know that I have an obscene amount of makeup. So I did get it into 2 Husky containers, and then 2 smaller like Rubbermaid containers. So like maybe the equivalent of 3 large totes of makeup, which for me, that's good. For me, that is actually really good because I have a lot of makeup. Okay, it's not super like full coverage, which is fine. I've just been like letting my, like, I don't have freckles. I wouldn't call them freckles, but like, I mean, I have some areas where I will put a little bit more, but I just put that on the back of my hand. And then go in with my brush to get it in the area that I want it to be in. Just build up a little bit. Just because I don't, it's warm in Virginia. So I don't want to like have a whole like mask type. I'm already wearing a face mask anyways. So I don't want to like a mask of makeup too, especially in, what was it? Yesterday it was like 85 degrees. So yeah, like humidity, heat, plus a whole like full mask of makeup. Yeah, I'm not feeling that right now. So this I really like, especially because it kind of gives you like that dewy effect on your makeup. Granted, I do get oily, so I've actually been liking something a little more skin-like, and then when I put my powder on, that'll mattify it. And oh yeah, I found a really good powder that I used for the first time yesterday. So this isn't a first impressions on that powder, but I do really like it. Okay, I had to go wet my sponge. I completely forgot about that. I do have a new concealer. This one I got with my BoxyCharm. This is the Natasha Denona Transfixed Matte Concealer. This is in 6NY Neutral Yellow, which I don't usually go for. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what I think, and I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I have a cream bronzer that I've been using for contour. It's not new. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour in Light. I actually really like this recently. I've had it for a while. I've used it a couple different times, but I like to do this before I do my concealer, then I do my powder and everything else. But on my L'Oreal L14, I just pounce a couple times, and then, you guys, my setup. Then I just stamp it where I need it to be, and then I blend out. And it just kind of like melts into the skin, like. Nothing too crazy. I don't also go and like bake underneath the liner or whatever. I like the more diffused look. I've actually gotten some compliments using this, and I don't know why I haven't used this more. I'm just saying. Now we can do concealer. And then for powder, where did it go? Oh, it's right here. You guys, I am all over the place. The powder that I'm using, this is the new Urban Decay All Nighter in translucent. I love the Urban Decay All Nighter like setting spray, which I haven't used it lately because I've been trying to use up like a whole bunch of other setting sprays. But I used that powder for the first time yesterday. I really like it. So, all right, got my sponge. We're gonna try out this concealer. This. I'm nervous. I don't want to do too much because I don't know like how it goes on. My hair, you guys, it's driving me nuts. That already started to dry down. All right, so I would recommend working one eye at a time because it starts to dry down pretty freaking quickly. Once it's blended out, it's not too bad. I don't normally go for yellow because I've got a lot of like pinky undertones. I also don't think it's like super coverage, which is fine, except I have some like dark spots right here. That's not too bad. I didn't have to use a lot of concealer, which is fine. Especially because I've been trying to tone down what I use as far as like concealer, just because my under eyes are super creasy and I'm not a fan. Going in with that Urban Decay All Nighter powder. The heck happened to my lighting? It's not, I don't think I like this concealer. I don't know, it's not my color. As far as like the under eye doesn't look crazy. Like I've used a couple lately. I've used a powder that I wasn't a fan of. Maybe I'll do a video with like all the things that I've purchased recently that I don't like. But this powder, I really like it. My under eyes, oh, I didn't set this. You guys, I'm not on my game. I like how my under eyes look so far. With the exception of this concealer is not my color. I'm just saying. All right. I do like the component for the setting powder because it has the netting in there, but then also with the top, it has the little like stopper. So when I'm traveling, I'm not gonna open it up and it just be fluffed everywhere, which is super nice. Especially because tomorrow I am supposed to get on a plane to go see my sister in New York, which I have not flown in over a year and a half. And I'm not gonna say I'm nervous, because I've been vaccinated. I've gotten, what is it, immunizations? I've gotten the shot. Do you need to? I know there's preference. I chose to get it. So, you know, you have your reasons, I have my reasons, and it's done. But I haven't traveled really out of like Illinois area in over a year and a half, which is really weird. Guys, I'm not, my under eyes. I am not a fan. Yeah, I don't think I like this concealer. We're just gonna set that off to the side for right now. All right, let's go ahead, finish off the eyes with the Mary Jane palette. All right, let's see. I think I wanna go back into the shade Mari underneath my eyes and then go into, I think Sensimilla? That one. Do that. And then we got some blushes, some other stuff, but we're gonna finish this off real quick. So into Mari. I'm really impressed with these eyeshadows. Like, maybe we can just tag my under eye. All right, and then into Sensimilla. You guys, I really like these. I really like these eyeshadows. And I haven't done like a smoky, grungy eye in a while. I do want to go in with my L18, grab a little bit of that Mari, and just up here. I wish I could wear this type of stuff to work. But it's not supposed to distract from uniform, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But these eyeshadows, I mean, I guess I could technically use like these shades right here for work, but I couldn't like make it this dark and smoked out. Anyways, you guys, this eyeshadow palette sold out online, mind you. It was sold out at Sephora.com, but I was able to order it and pick it up in the store, which was amazing. And they were even limited on stock in there. I think they only had like 3 or 4 of them, but go pick this up. It's worth it. All right, now I do have, I don't have a new bronzer. I don't. I do have an Hourglass face palette, but I think I just want to use my butter bronzer. I've hit pan on it. I just need to finish it up. And it smells so good. It smells so good, you guys. All right, so just swirl it all around and get whatever I can, and then stamp it into place. My big freaking forehead. My hair is crazy, you guys. Like Illinois gets some humidity, but not like Virginia. I'm not complaining. I'm so glad to be in warmer weather. But we have the windows open. We don't have the AC on, but we have the windows open and the fans on, and it feels great. It just feels so nice, especially after being in Chicago and the bipolar weather there. Like, oh my God, you guys. One day it would be like 70 degrees and then the next day it'd be like 40. Weather whiplash is the worst because my allergies would go through it. I would start to feel like I was getting the flu, but then I wouldn't. Like, oh, my allergies were all over the place. It was so bad. And it's like, oh my God, did I take my allergy pill today? No. Oh, that's why I feel like crap. Just being real, you guys. Just being real. How's the weather where you guys are? I'm interested to know. All right. Think we're looking normal-ish. Now, let's see. What do I usually do next? Oh yeah, blush. Oh, shoot. I have a cream blush and a cream highlighter. Dang it. All right, so these are from XX Revolution. This is the cream blush in Wave, which, you guys, has an interesting scent. Like, very makeup-y. This I might put on the back of my hand to warm up and see if I can pouch that into, ooh, okay, yeah. We're going to, oh. Let's see. Where is, nope, that's not gonna work. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if it's like putting like color on here or pulling my foundation off. No, it's putting color on. All right. We're just gonna slowly build it because I did already put my powder on and I'm not trying to pull my powder. It's building like very prettily. That's not a word. Anyways. Ooh, like, I really like that. What do you guys think? I always like your guys' opinions because it's one thing for me to be sitting in a room by myself talking to a camera. You guys don't respond until after you see the video posted, and I have no idea. So technically, I could be going out looking like a clown until you guys respond a couple days later. But what do you guys think? Like, I'm trying to slowly build this. I don't want to like have it like neon orange. What do you guys think? It did not pull my powder or my foundation, which I really appreciate. And I want to say they were only like $8. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'll try to be a good YouTuber and look up how much they cost. I bought these on Beauty Bay. That was the other thing is I have been looking at Beauty Bay. I know they're out of London, but like they have stuff that we don't get like at our Sephora or Ulta. So, because I don't think I've seen XX Revolution on Ulta's website. I could be wrong. Now, I do have this highlighter, but I also have the Living My Light highlighter palette. Like these. Did I need another highlighter palette? Nope. But I did want to try out Beauty Bay's brand. I do have an eyeshadow palette from them, but I wanted to use the Melt one first. So maybe I'll save this for the day that I do the New Romantics. Do you guys want to see that video? Actually, I still need to do an inner corner highlight. Let's try this out and we'll save this for the Beauty Bay. I'm just gonna leave that there for right now. All right, let's see how this works on top of powder. Oh, as an inner corner highlight. Oh my goodness, you guys, like that. Let me see. Let me swatch this. Oh, that doesn't feel like a gel. Oh, that's yellow gold. Ooh, I really like that. All right, so we're gonna use an L16 from Laura Lee. We're gonna try and get some of this on the brush. See if we can do this as an inner corner highlight. And if not, we'll go to something else. That doesn't wanna work. We'll try it on the pinky. Oh yeah, that's too gold for this look. I'm gonna go and put it on the other eye just in case. All right, we're evened out. I'm gonna save this for another video. It looks so stunning, but with this look, I feel like we need something a little more on the silvery side. So we're gonna go back into Living My Best Light. I'm gonna go into this shade Strobe, which is just so icy white. And then this has here, I think, ooh, yes. Do you guys see that? Oh yeah. So much for saving this for the other video, but like I'll still use it then. All right, and then my highlighter brush. This is an M532 from Morphe. Just, oh, yeah. Pretty. All right, now I think for the cheek, I want to go into the shade Shine Bright. It's just kind of like that, like Froze color. Froze Rose. You guys. That highlight, you guys. I want to say that this eyeshadow or this highlighter palette was like $13. I will look for the prices. I will do my due diligence and link. Oh, so good, you guys. I want to try out some more Beauty Bay. Like I said, I already have an eyeshadow palette, but you guys, like this highlighter palette. I do want to swatch the other price, so. All right, so those are the 4 highlighters. You guys, those are so beautiful. Strobe, Charmed, Radiant, and Shine Bright. But you guys, I love when I go out on a whim and it works. Like I could use any of those colors. So stunning. I love a good highlight, you guys. Oh my God. Pick this up. Like, yes, you need that. All right, now for brows, because I feel naked without my eyebrows right now. I do have the new Huda Beauty Bomb Brows in medium brown. So let's see, there's a spoolie, which I love. And then a very like fine tip, like you guys. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I did want to come back on and kind of update, like, so you could see the difference between this eyebrow I just did with the bombrows from Huda Beauty. It looks, I think, really good. I always like when I find like a decent eyebrow pencil or whatever, because like that's the first thing that people see sometimes. But I think it went on really easily. I did have too much of the product out, so it did break off, but that was my own fault because I got overzealous. Because it is so finely tipped, I think that like, be careful with how much you like wind up. It does wind back down, which is good to know. But I feel like this eyebrow compared to this eyebrow, and it's just very like soft. It's not like overly like sharp and crazy and like super creamy, but I really like how my eyebrows turned out. All right, I'm gonna go finish this one and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I did my brows, I did my eyeliner, forgot that I had a new one that came on my BoxyCharm, so I guess I'll use that the next time I do a video. And then I used the Lancome Lash Idole mascara, which I think when I first used this, I was like, it's not what I thought it would, like, I didn't think it was that great, but I've really been enjoying it. I have to build it up a little bit, and my eyelashes turned out a lot better than they did the first time I used them. But I have been trying to use that up just because it was a small sample size and it's good for travel. So I've been using that nonstop and it's actually grown on me. I really like how my eyelashes turned out. Yeah, anyways, now for lips, I think it needs to be a little more neutral. So I have the NYX Lingerie XXL. This is in the shade Flaunt It. So I figured we would try this out. I also have this shade. It's a little bit darker. This one's in Straps Off. So I figured we would go with this lighter shade, and that'll finish up this look. Oh, it smells so good. All right. Ooh, you guys, it's really pretty. Please don't get in it. That was one dip, you guys. I haven't dipped back in or anything. It is so pigmented and like it feels so good on the lips. Like I don't think I've ever used the lip lingeries. Like, why have I not? Like in drying down, I have a lot of lines on my lips. Like that's just natural, right? But my lips look so smooth and I don't know, like I really like how this feels. Like my lips aren't sticky, they're drying down nice. They don't feel like that. You ever put on a liquid lip and it just feels like it's shriveling your lips down to look like raisins? Anyone else? I like this formula. Like it just feels so good on the lips. And I don't know, it's just something about putting on lipstick that like, I don't know, I feel like sexier. I don't know, is that a thing? Like, anyways, you guys, let's talk about what we tried. So for the most part, like tried some new things, tried some old things, you know, hodgepodge of things. The primer, like I like how my skin looks. Did it completely smooth and blur everything? No, but at the same time, I'm also like not wearing a full coverage foundation. I wore something that's like buildable and I didn't build it all the way up like I usually do. I just kind of wanted to leave it a little bit like lighter, airier. It's freaking humid in Virginia and I love it. Like I love the heat. I wore shorts for the first time in like ever. In a long time. I don't think I've worn shorts since like September, but it felt so good to just be in warm weather and like, I'm not trying to like cake on, you know, full coverage foundation. So I caked on everything else. Anyways, so I like how the eyeshadows worked. Like, if you're gonna pick up an eyeshadow palette, like pick this one up. It is beautiful. The eyeshadows worked so well. The shades just, you guys. One, I can wear these to work, technically. And the packaging, like there's little sequins in here. It is so cool. Like, anyways, I'm glad I tried out Marc Cosmetics. The primer, I started to talk about it. Nothing like, it worked for like what I think I need, which is my pores, but like I know they're there. But otherwise, like, it felt good on the skin. It smelled great. It worked from what I can tell. The concealer, not my shade, and my under eyes, like when I used this powder yesterday, it didn't like bunch and gather, and it kind of did today. So I don't know if it's the concealer or the powder, but I think tomorrow I'll try out my, like, I have another concealer that I bought that I need to try out. It's the Charlotte Tilbury. So I had the Charlotte Tilbury new face palette that she put out, plus the concealer. So maybe I'll do those two together. But you guys, like, my under eyes, like, I don't know, the powder yesterday looked beautiful. So maybe it's the concealer, maybe it's the powder, maybe it's them together. We'll see. We will try it out, see what I think, go from there. This cream blush from XX Revolution in Wave. Beautiful. I didn't build it up too much because I just wanted like a subtle color, and I had already put powder down, but it also didn't lift my powder or foundation after putting this over powder. What else did I use that was new? Oh, I think I talked about this. I can't remember. I'm so bad at this right now. Like, I'm all over the place. Like, there's so many things going through my head right now. The eyebrow pencil, I really liked it. It went on beautifully. Like, it's not, I hate when I like start using an eyebrow pencil and I go in light, but then it's still like super dark. I think they're like very toned down, but defined, which I appreciate. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications to new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.